Hey everyone, so I wanted to give a really quick book review of this book I just finished reading. It's called An Alchemy of Masques and Mirrors by Craddock. And I found out about this book because I was browsing the r/fantasy subreddit, and someone had recommended this book because a person was asking for a recommendation that combined steampunk and fantasy, and this title came up and I checked it out because I thought the premise was really cool. And let me just say, I really enjoyed reading this book. I thought the blending of steampunk and fantasy elements was done really well in this book. I really thought that the characters were, I know everyone says this and I'm not going to be very articulate in any way about this, but I thought everyone was really, really well developed. I thought we got a lot of backstory, or at least we got to see a lot of the motivation behind the actions that each individual character would take. And I'm just going to give you a quick summary, but the main girl is Isabel, and she's a princess, but she's born into this family as the only one without powers. So she becomes shunned by her family and society around her. And it sucks. They just treat her horribly. And later on, her father finds out a way to, I guess, make her more useful to him. So he arranges a marriage with the prince of another country. Sorry, I'm not sure why that was in here, but you can pause here to read the summary. It's better laid out than whatever I'm saying or rambling about. Anyway, yeah, she finds a way to persevere in this situation where suddenly everyone is looking at her when before no one would even bother giving her the time of day. So you kind of go through this story of political intrigue and I would say a lot of background spying between the two countries because they're very distrustful of each other. So you have Isabel, and then you have the man on the cover is like her musketeer, her bodyguard, who comes with her, and he's also working really hard to try and unravel the potential assassination attempts on Isabel's life, because that was something that wasn't mentioned to her before, that the prince of the other country, two of the other women that he had been previously engaged to, were assassinated. So it becomes this very big kind of global political intrigue, I would say, involving all these different factions vying for power, vying for the throne, and vying for Isabel in a way. And that's something that she has to deal with. And I love her as a character. I love reading her point of view and seeing the things that she struggles with but tries to overcome, because she has to stay strong. She has to find a way to get through this, because if not, it's her life on the line and the lives of the people that she cares about on the line. So this is book 1 of a trilogy. I'm actively looking for book 2 right now, and I just wanted to give you my opinion on it. I really, really like this book. I think it's beautifully crafted. The descriptions of the world of I'm trying to think like I'm sorry, I'm not speaking very well right now. I'm trying to record this, but just, it's sumptuous and lavish, the world that Isabel finds her in, but it's also horrible and terrifying and just tense. And I think the author really portrays that in his work and how he writes, and I just found it a really enjoyable book to read. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. Let me know if you guys want me to review any other books. I'm reading a couple right now. I just need to finish them and write down my thoughts on it, and I'll try to give an reviews every so often on books I'm reading. And yeah, this is a good gateway book if you're trying to get back into reading or you're trying to get into the fantasy genre for the first time. I would say that this is a great book to read. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. But thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble. I'm sorry I'm not giving the best descriptions or living up to how much I really, really loved reading this book. But go check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys later. All right, see ya.